Well, you may not have thought it was possible, but you have reached the final day of CIE491 Developing Educational Entrepreneurship. Congratulations! I feel like I should play like an applause soundtrack right here because you have done such a great job. You're at the final moment. Phew! This is really a milestone for you, not just along the way to something, but you have achieved something great by making it through this class. And I want to just thank you for all of the effort, all of the hard work, all of the, quite frankly, sacrifices, all of the things that you had to put into this course to make it happen in such a short time period. I know that you really have to be diligent about managing your time and your relationships and your other work and everything else that's going on. So know that I appreciate that and that you're doing a wonderful job. Truly. Yahoo! Congratulations. All right. Let's talk about what you're doing today because we're really at the highlights here. Today we're going to talk about how you move forward. How do you grow a social venture in education and how do you lead a social venture in education? This is because at this point you are turning in for today's big assignment, the complete version of your draft strategic plan for your educational or social innovation. That is a banner moment for you and for me. But it means that at this point you're ready to move forward. So let's assume that you do implement it. Let's assume that it is sustained. How do you then grow it and lead it moving into the future? This is what we're talking about today. And it's fitting for the last day of this class. So I would like for you to look at the Cotter and the Heifetz readings. They're both relatively short. I would like for you to skim over a Teach for America 2005 case study, but I would actually like for you to watch this video. This is Wendy Kopp. She actually is the driving force behind Teach for America. She's the champion for Teach for America that I was talking about yesterday. And again, Teach for America is somewhat controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. Whether you love it or hate it, it has been a highly successful entrepreneurial venture in education. It is innovative and it involved a lot of risk, but it has worked. And it has, taking those risks has paid off in a lot of ways. A lot of social impact has come from Teach for America. So I want you to do those two things. Those are really the only two modules. I want you to read about leading change and how to lead social innovations in education. And I want you to look at this case study of leadership in educational innovation that uses Wendy Kopp as really the example for this. And then I would like for you in the comment section to reflect back on, well actually I'm asking you to do something different, but I would like for you to reflect back on how to grow social ventures in education, how to lead social ventures in education, although I'm asking you to do something slightly different in the comment section today. So let's talk about, first of all, the written stuff. You are putting together your complete draft. Everything that you have written up to this point now goes here. In this order: executive summary, need and opportunity, social impact model, implementation strategy, phase 1 action plan, references. If you need an appendix, like if there's something that you have to attach, whatever it might be, put it at the end in section 7. All right? And you're going to send me this revised complete draft of your plan with a cover page. Your cover page can be as simple and plain or as crazy, wacky, souped up as you want. That's fine. I'd like for it to have a table of contents that is accurately numbered. And of course, I'd like everything to be in this order. In your table of contents, please include these main sections as well as all the subsections. Okay? Okay, and you're going to send that to me. I'm going to read it. I'm going to think it's wonderful, I hope, and all will be right with the world. For the comments for today, I'd like for you to do something unique. And again, if you've had me before, you've done this in another class, but I'd like for you to do it again here. I would like for you to first identify which of your classmates' postings was the most meaningful, significant, or eye-opening for you and explain why in one paragraph. Then I would like for you to identify which of your own postings was the most meaningful, significant, or eye-opening for you, and explain why in one paragraph. And then finally, I'd like for you to discuss whether and how the readings, discussions, videos, and activities in CIE491, let me fix that. Just like live TV, right? It's you get to see all of the bruises and bumps. So here's where we were. I'd like for you to identify which of your classmates' postings was the most meaningful, significant, or eye-opening. Explain why in one paragraph. Do the same thing for one of your own postings. Explain why in one paragraph. And then I would like for you to discuss whether and how the readings, discussions, videos, and activities in this class either have or have not influenced your knowledge about or skills related to social innovation and educational entrepreneurship in one paragraph. All right? Those are important reflections. Remember, I said earlier that one thing that I hope that you take away from this class, just as a professional, just as a person who lives life, is the importance of being reflective on what you're doing. Reflect on your own practice, on your own understanding, on your own existence if you want to. We could take this really far if you like. Do that for your post today. These three things, I think it's always rewarding to do. It's great to look back on what other people have said as well. And thank you so much for a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful class. This has been a treat for me. It's been great getting to know each one of you over the course of these last 8 classes and 10 days. I really hope that you are happy with the result, happy with the strategic plan you developed, and I look forward to seeing you in person and hopefully in another class at some point in the future. Congratulations, you're doing a great job, and let me know if you have any questions, even moving beyond this class. Thanks a lot.